Hey everybody, welcome back to another Endless Custom video. Today I'm going to be showcasing my 1/12 custom Mezco style Johnny Quick. Now, this figure actually went through two different versions. I was going with an original Flash suit where he had this regular bodysuit and just a Flash symbol and, you know, the gold boots and the gold gloves. But I think it was a little bit too plain for me, and I like the idea of the movie version from the Snyderverse, with the high tension armor suits with like it doesn't it allows high friction and heat and all that stuff because you know of how fast he's moving. So I like the way that that suit looked. I just did not like the actor at all. I just thought it was a horrible choice for Barry Allen. He's not a like the way they portrayed him was like a clumsy smart guy or something. You know, like I think he has a lot more confidence than that, and you know he is silly and funny at the same time, but it's not like in a like a like him being dumb, if you get what I mean. You get what I mean? Like a I don't know what the word would be, but like silly dumb, you know, like I don't know. I just didn't like the way that they did it, and all those like one trick jokes or whatever. I like puns. I don't know. Like I just didn't like the way they portrayed Barry Allen in the Snyderverse. Like I didn't like it at all. But the costume was a cool idea. Like the way it looks. So I wanted to use that as my Flash, but I don't like the articulation. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I do like the way that it looks. So I use that body for my Johnny Quick, just because I think it gives it a menacing look. I mean, the way he looks, I mean, you can tell that that's not the Flash. You get what I mean? So I went with that base figure from the Mezco Snyderverse figure. So I used the McFarlane Flash head, as you can see here. This is a McFarlane head. I had just repainted it, like hollowed it out, and then added it onto this figure. So I painted it completely chrome gold on the sides of the bolts, and you can see here. And then the same thing with the arm guards. I painted those chrome, his boots chrome, and then this middle section chrome. I was gonna go a little bit more chrome up top, but then I'm like, no, I want the big giant thunderbolt on there. So I did that in the gold as well, and then the chrome on the side. So I really like the way that it came out. The look is something that I was looking for as far as what I wanted for Johnny Quick. And then I had to cut the underneath this waistcoat so he can at least have some type of articulation. It may not be the greatest, but it's better than the base figure where it couldn't even do that. So that's kind of what I did with the figure. I'm gonna still kind of try what I can do for adding more articulation, because I also had to cut parts here. I had to take this off completely, cut it, and then glue it on there as a separate piece, just because he wasn't able to like move his legs or kick or anything like that. So those are excuse me, those are just little things that I did with the figure so that he can actually get into some dynamic posing, because the other one was basically a statue. Like I don't know why they designed it so poorly, but that's what I did for the customizing. I mean, that figure would never be able to do any of this. Like he couldn't even turn his waist or anything like that. So ultimately the look that I wanted to give him is to be able to do that, you know. So that's what I did. So this figure is a good base, but I wish I still have another one, but he couldn't even kick this far. He did have double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. He can do the T-pose. I'm not sure if I did these little straps here. I have to check with the original figure, but I don't think that was on there. But anyways, I had to cut underneath here, if you can see. Just right there, you see. Those are the little cuts that I did to allow the diaphragm to twist like that, you see there. And then I didn't cut it all the way, I just cut it enough just to give it some room, so you can see there. So just a little tip on if you want to add some articulation to your Flash movie version. But yeah, so oh, I didn't do a size comparison. Let me get my tape measure. 1 second. Sorry about that. So I'll measure Ultraman. He's at 6.5 inches. Johnny Quick is at 6 inches, right on the nose. Sorry, but I didn't measure him out the last time. But yeah, so you can see kind of what he compares to right there. So it's a good height. I like the way it looks, and I'm okay with Barry Allen being a little shorter, or Johnny Quick in this one. So, but yeah, so let me know what you guys think about my custom Johnny Quick from the Crime Syndicates. This figure did take quite a little bit of time to complete, just because of the amount of different times that I switched like costume versions of him, you know. But ultimately this candy green, I'm not candy green, this candy red that I did for the suit was hard, because I have to chrome him out completely to paint. When you paint metallics, you want to use chrome first and then soft layers of the color that you're trying to get. That's what I did with powering, and that's what I did with this Johnny Quick. So that's kind of the way that you would like to approach metallics, at least from my experience. I don't know if that's the actual way that you have to do it, but in my experience, I've gotten quite a lot of good effects with that method, you know. So that's how I got this very keep saying candy red apple look for the suit. So that I did that all over, because the original suit was like a dark burgundy, had no highlights or no gloss like this. So but yeah, let me know what you guys think about my Johnny Quick. I have Atomica somewhere. Let me see if I have her in here. I mean, that's the McFarlane one. So let me see if, just so you can see it. No, I don't have it. Well, anyway, it's the same Atomica that came with the Johnny, not the Johnny Quick. It came. Who did it come with? Oh, she came with Ultraman. That's the 2-pack. So it was the 2-pack for the Ultraman Atomica comes with, and the broken Daily Planet little diorama thing. So that I ended up trading my Ultraman and keeping the Atomica. So that's how I have her. But again, thank you again for all the support. Let me know what you guys think of my Justice League, my Crime Syndicate so far. I'm gonna be showcasing Owlman, which is my favorite next, and then I'll be moving on to a Transformer, a custom Transformer that I did, and then probably finish up with the Crime Syndicates with Grid and Wonder Woman, so, or Superwoman, sorry. And then I'll talk a little bit about my custom Cyborg. It's nothing too special, but it was definitely a cool thing to work on. And then I'll probably move on to some of my other customs too. So just let me know what you guys think. And again, I appreciate the comments, the likes, and people following. So please follow me, like, comment on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at endless_customs. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. And as always, keep it original.